So hello from Green-Mopeds at Strawberry Hill. Today we're going to give you a static review of the new Super Soco CPx, which is Super Soco's new 125cc equivalent scooter. As you can see, it's got a good two-seater. It also has the potential of two removable batteries, which is quite unusual for larger bikes to still have removable batteries. This has got a 4 kilowatt motor. As you can see, it's in the rear wheel there, a hub-based motor as before. It's also bigger than the other bikes. It's over 2 meters long. If you compare that to a CUX over there, that's 1.7 meters long, so it's actually a bigger bike all round. Okay, the front, dual headlights, it comes with the screen included. I don't know if you can see that. It also comes in 3 colors, which are grey, black and silver. Under the seat here, you can see it's got potential of 2. It comes with 1 battery, but it has the potential for 2 batteries. These are 60 volt, 45 amp hour batteries. It's also tying that up with a supercharger. As you see, this is a 15 amp charger. Up until this point, the CPx, for example, had 4 amp. The TC Max, I think, had maybe 6 or 7. So this is enabling you to really charge this bike in quick time, 3.5 hours. Okay, as you can see, it's got the space there for the second battery or storage if you want. The other interesting thing you sometimes find on these bigger bikes is it actually has a reverse gear. Okay, so that's to enable you to obviously move the bike around when you want to go backwards. Okay. The rest, for those of you who know Super Soco, you'll see a lot of the features are similar, if not the same as from the other bikes. So here you have the dashboard. This is remarkably similar to the Super Soco TS dashboard, although it would show you a second battery there if you actually had the second battery. Okay, and then the rest is the same. You have this ability to change the modes, as you see as I change the modes, and the range is showing here. Okay, so as I go through from mode 1 to mode 3, it goes down to 37 miles, and that's with a battery that's only half charged. Okay, again, you might recognise these mirrors, for example. It's from the TS, I think. But another thing to point out is that, not totally unusually, but they have chosen a bigger size front wheel to the back wheel. So the back wheel is 14-inch. Whereas the front wheel is 16-inch. Not a problem, just and it isn't uncommon. It's just that that's the way they've chosen to do it. As you can see, it's got a nice padded seat at the back for the second passenger, and you are quite high up, especially compared to a Super Soco CUX. Down here, as you can see, most of this protection here is to protect the power cord that's coming out from where the batteries are going into the hub, because this hub motor, ultimately the way hub motors work is that they have a power lead that goes into the actual hub itself to transmit the energy from the battery. So that's what this is all about. That's not something that Super Soco have done on any of their other bikes. You'll also notice here that it talks about load. Maximum load on the bike is 180 kilos. So that would be adequate for most people who are doing 2 people. There is something called a VS1, which is from Super Soco's, or from Vmoto's other brand, which is called VMAX. And this is a delivery branded bike, but it's essentially based on this actual frame and engine and the rest of the mechanics. Okay. So as I said, top speed is about 56 miles an hour. Charging time 3.5 hours. Range is up to 90 miles with both batteries, and still maintaining a good speed. It's a 125cc equivalent, as was mentioned, so either CBT plus plates or an A1 or greater license. This bike is going to be available in the new year. Its pricing is going to be, with 1 battery, about 3,500 after the grant. So it's well priced for compared to its nearest competition, which would be something like a NIU Cargo, for example, maybe one of the Ascol ES Pros. But yeah, bigger than both of those bikes, so essentially more for your money. I hope that gives you some insight into how this bike is going to be when it comes out. A nice looking bike, I would say, and we'll be obviously able to offer test rides once these bikes become available. Any questions, please feel free to contact us at hello@greenmopeds.com. Thanks very much.